Hey, hold on. Johnny Fratto and Eric the Midget want to talk to me.
Oh, geez. Now Eric's on live.
Hi, Johnny. Hi, Eric.
Richard's.
Eric's on the phone because we're going to sit down and we're going to settle this thing right now. We're going to get it straightened out.
Mano a mano?
All right, let's settle it.
This thing went too long. So, Eric,
go ahead, Eric.
Tell him what your problems are.
My problem is the fact that I'm trying to set, a little meeting up between myself, Diana, her mom, and my parents when my parents and I go to Georgia. And
I have nothing to do with that.
Well, you do, because your little reporter tried to stick his nose into it. Now I don't know if that meeting's actually going to happen now.
According to Mrs. DeGarmo, it was never going to happen, Eric. She doesn't know what to do with you. I mean, you're talking about you don't know what to do with me. She doesn't know what to do with you.
Yeah, whatever, jackass. And for starters, your reporter's an idiot that can't get shit straight, because I'm not calling it odd hours.
That's beside the point.
I make sure that I don't call any later. I know the time difference between here and Atlanta, and I make sure that...
Oops. It's light docs.
What is his reason for calling Howard?
Because he wants to complain that he's trying to set up a meeting with Diana and her mother and his parents, and them talking about it on Howard is really chilling his buzz, man. It's really making the DeGarmo family look at him like a bunch of weirdos when they're just trying to get dinner with her and his family for no reason. I mean, what do you not understand? This is like a common logic. Electra, you understand this, right? Maybe this is an LA thing. I don't know.
All right.
Also, being annoying.
Also,
Got
B,
it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's no reason to
B, yeah.
there's no reason to include Howard in this call. I don't understand.
You know why. We both know why if you really think about it.
No. I understand. I see what you're saying, but I don't understand his explanation of including Howard. You see what I'm saying?
No, that's right. Well, I understand what it is because we heard at the beginning of the call what this call is. Eric and
Johnny Fratto
are on the phone.
I understand the real reason. I'm saying I do understand the real reason.
No,
I don't understand what he's trying to say.
Johnny has them all twisted up. Like this has something to do with Howard, and Howard's cock blocking it, and he needs to call Howard and uncock block the cock block. And so here's Eric going, uncock this cock block, and Johnny's back there like punching people on the shoulder, laughing like a fucking
But
hyena.
I want to understand the fake conversation or the fake reason. I guess I'm saying, like I don't understand what Eric's trying to say, but. Whatever. Maybe Eric doesn't maybe Eric doesn't either, you know.
He is not the master in this. Johnny's the master. Ironically, Eric is the blaster in this situation. He's the little guy, but he's getting ridden around by John. Someone needs to draw. Goddamn, write that down. I need to draw that picture of Johnny's riding Eric around like Master Blaster. Okay, here we go.
I don't call too late.
Hey, Eric, you realize you called into the show.
You're on the show again.
No, Johnny.
I called.
Or Johnny called.
But you're on the show. You don't have to speak. You decided to be on the show.
No, I'm not being a part of this show. I'm not being a part of the show. A show that is making.
I'm just pointing out you're on the show. I mean, I'm just pointing that out.
Hey. That's like, say I had two ladies and I was, doing things to one of them, and then my thing went through and hit the other one.
I've imagined that frequently.
And then they're saying, no, you're not doing that to the second one. No, just the first. What? I'm doing it to both. That's a very weird story. I couldn't make the logic work unless I did that. By the way, if you've done that, God damn, send me a message. What's that like?
Hey, Howard, well, I have a minute because it's such a rare opportunity. Eric,
we win, Eric. I mean, we did win. I told you you'd be back, and you're on the show.
No, I'm not. No.
You are.
Think of that logic. He's not on the show because he didn't call. I did not have sex with that lady because I was fucking a girl before her. Like, my penis was in another one, and then it touched her. Doesn't count.
The harder he fights is always what makes him more entertaining. No.
Yes.
This is the show.
Much like other people.
This is
That's what makes the ladies entertaining. There you go. How do they face?
I one and only call because I'm not.
Come on. I mean, you got to admit. Wait a second. Everything else.
Shut up for a minute. I'm not being a part of a show that's making people believe that I'm a racist, gay, Nazi.
A racist gay Nazi?
When did you become a racist gay Nazi?
Oh, cross that off your bingo cards. I had him say, I had a plus 700 saying that, so I'm out some money on this.
I'm a character.
That's a whole nother story, Howard.
You're a Nazi?
A racist
Oh,
gay
you're not a
Nazi.
Nazi.
Did not see that one.
I didn't know you were a
Not a
Nazi. He just said people believe he's a Nazi?
Somebody said he was a Nazi, not a Nazi.
Stupid ass Shuli.
How's a racist gay Nazi talk? What?
Shuli said you're a Nazi.
Shuli will be a guest on
Skeptical Robot tomorrow, 12 Eastern, 12 o'clock Eastern.
Yes, maybe clip that.
We could ask him about this.
I should. Oh, I should. I should.
Ask if he
Just clip
remembers
it.
it.
No, just clip it as an introduction. Be like, coming up next, stupid ass Shuli.
That'd be good.
Yeah, he'd like
Nazi?
Jesus, I hate this.
Good.
What do you mean? Why would he say you're a Nazi?
Because I made one mistake in a
I heiled one time. I was just waving down a cab. They're like, look at that midget Nazi.
text message to him.
What did you say?
In a moment of anger, I called him a big nose Jew or a orange Jew or something like that.
Oh, Eric. Oh, boy.
In a moment of anger, I dropped a nuclear bomb on Palestine. God damn, Eric.
Oh, well,
there you go.
There you go. Your true colors came out.
I'll midget.
Your true colors came out. That's not nice to say,
Richard, I
people.
love Richard.
That's not my.
That was actually going to be one of the titles for this, but I got a little scared. Got to be honest. Didn't want to put that on the screen. So, your little reporter, isn't that sweet? Isn't that
Yeah,
cute?
that was probably a good call.
I sometimes do that, but not often.
True colors. That's not me. It never was me before I had any.
You're sounding a little Mel Gibson.
I think he was starting to blame. He said he was never like that before he came on the show.
Oh, that would have been a little Mel Gibson would have been a better title of everything. God damn.
That would have been great.
Souffle and a jigaboo in the oven.
When you hear things reversed, they are words we can't say on YouTube.
I never get.
We're not supposed to. We say them. Retards.
You
Eric, I have nothing to do. Eric, I have nothing to do with your meeting Mrs. DeGarmo and her daughter.
And this is between you and the news department. It has
Right.
nothing to do with us.
And if you want, the news department never has to talk about you again.
Who hired them? You did.
Yeah,
But we
absolutely.
don't direct them every day.
Actually, I didn't hire the news department, but that's beside the point.
That's there's a little part of Howard that you don't like. Oh, no, I have no control over this until you start covering Beth. You're all fired. Right? Like, yes, yeah. If you have firing control, you control the office. Hello?
Yeah,
No?
but
No,
he didn't
no?
hire him, so it wasn't his idea.
Well, I mean, kind of technically he did a contest that was on his show where they won or they got picked. They got hired by someone. Who did a spirit come out of the sky? Who hired them for the Howard Stern channel? Who could have possibly done it? Who are the culprits? It's a caper.
Eric doesn't realize if he was nice to you, you could probably set up a meeting between him and Diana.
Of course, it'll be done in a second.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have had to make however many phone calls you make.
Be done in a second.
Well,
I would call up Mrs. DeGarmo and I'd say, Mrs. DeGarmo, look, Eric is a very big fan. He's
By the
been...
way, when I talked to her, what was it, I think last Friday or the Friday before, she told me to keep calling back as many times as I have to until I get a good opportunity to talk to her for a while.
What are you talking about? If you've talked to her, you had your opportunity.
The rap that I've heard is that she's a very, very sweet woman.
Right.
She does not want to offend any of her daughter's fans, and she's just a very polite woman.
Yeah,
But
Eric,
How
you
many of her
gotta
daughter's
know.
fans find her phone number and call?
One. One surly one they found. By the way, did you ever see this Tom Green movie? Anyone? The good Tom Green movie?
I tried watching it. Couldn't get into it.
That might be worth a watch. That might be worth a watch. I'm just saying, I love it. I think he's sort of like some of that absurdist comedy. Predates some of the Adult Swim stuff. But I love this movie.
What movie is it?
God damn you.
Freddie got fingered.
Thank you. Thank you. Luigi, you saved my ass right there because I knew I was going to get out of that scot-free. No one asking.
Except me.
Fuck you.
No, that it's not proper to.
Have you seen it, Electra? Have you seen
No.
Freddie Got Fingered?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you'd hate it.
Be calling Diana
never know.
DeGarmo's mother at her house and constantly asking her if you can speak to Diana DeGarmo.
And set up a meeting with your family.
Right. It's not right.
I'm actually trying to do everything through her mom. I'm not trying to sit there and ask Brenda, can I talk to Diana?
But think about it for a second. Why does Diana DeGarmo and her mother want to meet with you? I mean...
And your parents.
I mean, really, think about it. Like, what's in it for them? What do they
And
want?
we've
I mean,
talked
who
about
are
this.
you?
We
Because I'm actually,
harder.
since leaving your
Natural.
show, I've
Thanks for your
started
concern,
doing
Granny.
writing. And some
We
of
got a
what
new
I'm
producer,
writing,
guys. It's awesome.
I'd like
I'm
to
just gonna
talk
relax
to
now.
Diana about it because I
But
want
do you think it's right to speak to her mother and bother her? Go through her publishing
But also,
company.
why do your parents, if you want to interview somebody as a reporter or a writer...
It is the specialist thing about Eric that he has no filter. Like, he will dox. He just doxed and goes, oh, by the way, lives in Atlanta. Just in case you were looking to eat an American Idol star. You know, if you're in the South, you're not going to have to pay a lot in gas. So he's already doxing these really famous people. He then worms his way in, uses his, connections and worms his way into their life to where the guilt is his currency. Amazing.
His connections were Howard, though. That's what's crazy, is he just doesn't want to acknowledge that. Yeah.
He now can get that. He can get the things he really wants without going on the show anymore a lot of the times. So that's why he left. He's like, I don't need this anymore. I can still go to events at the Arco Arena or, wherever I can go and be around famous people because I've been on the Stern Show. I don't need to continue to be on the Stern Show. But he can never go away.
What do your parents sitting down with her and her mother have to do with it? You could interview her over the phone if she would sit down for an interview. And that takes one phone call, Eric.
We're going to that part of the country for a family wedding.
Right, that's what you guys are doing.
So what? Yeah.
What's it got to do with her? In other words, I know what
Let me ask you something, Eric. How about if people start calling your parents
family
over
wedding
and over again to meet you?
That's a great fucking point. Like
Remember
right
that?
now, if you think, yeah, oh yeah,
family wedding.
Yep. Imagine right now if people started calling and bothering Eric's family. Horrible, right?
Yeah. Well, it was horrible then too.
No, I know, but just like it's the same thing. But
Yeah.
right, you're right. Good point. Yeah, but when we're like listening to it, laughing at it without that sort of conscious thought of, oh, fuck this lady, who cares? She's an American Idol star, who cares, But now, years later, you're like, oh, you know what? No, I don't care still. American Idol star. Never mind.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that?
I've had my family called.
Really?
And I'm not famous. I'm just on YouTube shows,
Yeah. On Catch-22, she let us know that someone has taken her father's image and made a profile with it. And I said, Luigi, if it isn't I'm a gay papa, then they're really
not very
missing
creative.
something. They've missed the bullseye. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gay papa for $5. Like, I'd say that all day.
That would have been fine. I would have laughed maybe even.
That would have been pretty funny.
Let's put it that way. What would you think of that
Because they were coming
let's
to
say
visit.
High Pitch Eric's coming to your area and wants to visit you and your parents and keeps calling your parents. Your parents are probably nice people, and they're probably like, I don't want to be mean to this guy, but he's calling over and over again. I'm afraid to be mean to him. Do you ever think of that?
Put yourself in their place.
So tell me, how would you feel if High Pitch Eric kept calling your parents, asking if he could come meet with you?
Well, given the fact that they don't want anything to do with anyone associated with the show, I would assume that they'd hang up on him.
Maybe the DeGarmos feel that way.
Why is he choking on the phone again? Like he started okay, and now suddenly remember we've always said that he like starts clear and then just slowly drifts away from the phone.
Yeah, it's a tell. It'd be like if you took him to the police station and you're like, all right, Eric, what's your name? He's like, Eric. Where were you on the night of June 13th? What? Why are you talking into your coat now? You're shrinking. He's lost like 30 pounds. He's going into a shell, people. He's a millipede. He's a millipede, man. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of... So I think it's when he gets called out and he can't actually answer anything correctly. He just sort of mumbles and hopes they move on to the next thing. Because that's what the Stern show. It's not a bad strategy. You just wait around long enough and someone else gets thrown under the bus. You're like, woo, didn't have to answer that.
I wonder if that was a strategy that he used with his family. Like, he was used to people doing that when he would do that. Oh, okay, well, we'll just move on.
My guess is his parents trained him to be quite manipulative. Just because, you know, in order to get what he wanted, you know, he had to do twice what a normal able-bodied person to do to get it, you know? Like, and so he'd have to be twice as aggro, be twice as happy, be twice as, you know? And so I guarantee he could... You know, Jan was bent around his finger. Guaranteed. So he had some sort of... Because he did have like a evil, you know, genius kind of mind, but just in a, you know, honey-baked ham kind of body. That makes it hard.
A turkey body.
So. Electra, you okay there? She's moving
I'm
her
good.
mouth every once in a while. Okay, she's breathing. She's breathing, folks.
Anymore.
But maybe the DeGarmos don't want anyone... They don't want to meet with you. They don't know you. Why would they want to meet with you? Did you ever ask yourself that? They don't want to meet with you.
Because unlike what you and your fans like to think about me, I'm not a bad person.
Not that you're a bad person. They don't know you. We don't think you're a bad person. I never thought you were a bad person. But who the hell...
Well, stop painting me that way to your fans.
No one has...
That's why he's on the phone. He's here to remove the cock blocking that he thinks Howard's doing. And he either thought of that or Johnny
painted you that way.
Johnny. It was Johnny.
Yeah,
Steve, did you paint that to the fans that you're I mean, if you called a Jewish man a filthy Jew or whatever you called him.
Balding something.
Then I understand why he got offended. You're the one who's threatening people.
It is a genius religion that builds hats to the balding areas of your head. I like that.
I assume it's where it started.
That is nice.
Yeah, they're like, hey, even if it goes up front, you grow it like around to your ankles, though, but in Goldilocks on the sides. And that's fucking genius. and then put a babushka hat on, and all else fails.
I've never understood that.
I really, their hair strategy is A+. I gotta say.
Mm-hmm. They dance good at weddings too.
Well, that's racist.
People, and you're the one who's saying nasty things to people.
Well, that moron that is employed by you was told the night that picture that he posted on his webpage was told by me and my friend not to post it. He said, "Oh yeah, okay, I won't post it." Then he goes around behind my back.
I think that's Shuley.
Who's Shuley?
Yeah.
Steve, what is it?
A guest on Skeptical Robot.
That's going on between you
Tomorrow.
and Eric the Midget. Here's Steve Langford. He claims that you're mean to him.
And that you've said bad things to him about, or to the DeGarmos, like...
He has really focused his anger on Steve Langford, so it's gonna be a lot of anger towards Steve Langford for a while.
Yes, or something.
What about that?
It's always fascinating how when you report a story, when you call people to find out about a story, that if they don't like the story...
All of a sudden you're bad.
I'm bad. So, that's the way it goes.
Eric, he didn't lie. He said that you're trying to set up a meeting
hold
with the
on, real
DeGarmos.
quick. It really was an amazing thing that Steve never broke character. Not that there really maybe even was a character, but it was the fact that he always took his job seemingly so serious when it came to Eric. You know, he would come in and he sounded like a real primetime television news reporter, and it bothered Eric so much that he never dropped the professionalism.
He was born a newsman. That sort of cadence and that sort of, you know, it's kind of, like I guess the guy that's in, like a Pat Dixon thing, I guess, the kind of that you could relate to in our universes that just has sort of a way they talk where you could hear them doing like nightly reports. Are you okay there, Electra? Your mouth's moving again. Are you eating?
I'm not eating anything. No.
I got you.
DeGarmos. That's it.
Wrong. He did lie.
What did he lie about?
A friend of mine that is
Goldfish
friends
crackers.
with Brenda and Diana. And that's how I got to meet Brenda and Diana last year. Called Brenda, and Brenda said that Langford lied on air yesterday about the phone call. That it did not exactly happen the way he said it
You
did.
know that Johnny is the one who fed him that line.
This doesn't sound like Eric at all. This story is like Eric's a simpleton. This is way too many details for Eric. And so, yes, I think I don't think he's reading from something, but I think Johnny has him trained up here.
Listen, I've got all the notes right in my hand here from the conversation, a nice conversation I had with Mrs. DeGarmo.
What did she say, Steve?
Foiled again!
Well, I haven't got the script in front of me, but again, I asked her
No,
about
never
these
mind.
phone
You just
calls.
say it was in your hand.
She confirmed that she was getting a lot of phone calls, she said, from you. And I asked her if she was uncomfortable with all these phone calls. And she said, I don't want to answer that.
Wait a minute, you double-talking idiot. Just a second ago, you said that the notes were in your hand, and then you say that the script...
He said he doesn't have a transcript with him, but he has notes. And in his notes, the woman is saying she doesn't want to badmouth you. Read between the lines.
She won't answer the question whether she feels uncomfortable.
Obviously, she doesn't want to offend you, but you're calling a lot, and she doesn't want to get into it. She doesn't want to start World War III because you have a phone number. But you could see that she's feeling bothered. You could make that assumption. Am I right, Johnny?
The ladies the only thing I'm confused about it is the ladies telling them call back as much as you want. I mean, wouldn't the lady say, we're busy, we're very busy?
Well, listen, the lady isn't a PR person. She's probably nervous. Someone's got her phone.
Was Johnny just doing this to entertain himself? Or was it...
I mean,
did he think this was funny? I mean, it's a hypothetical question.
I mean, that logic checks out with, oh, hell, look, she's changing. But that logic works out to me. If they don't complain, keep doing it. And that's what he basically... Johnny's like, hey. Oh, she's eating gold chips. She's eating goldfish. It's a goldfish. She did it, folks.
Oh, nice. I like
goldfish tits.
If I eat on
got
the
goldfish
show,
tits.
I'm going to put what I'm eating on my shirt.
Luigi? As men, what were you thinking? No, we're moving on. We're moving on. Moving on. Right. No, a lot of that would be not terms of service. Safe to put on your
Did you
shirt.
hear the joke that we made about the monochromatic lesbians? Never mind. No, I'm asking. It wasn't a joke. I was asking.
Oh, I thought that was it. I thought the monochromatic lesbian was the joke. I thought
no,
that was because,
we made a joke on my show on Friday. You listened about the monochromatic lesbians, about lesbians in black and white. You didn't listen. Never mind.
It's an amazing joke.
No, that's not
that
the
last
joke.
part. Oh, okay.
I keep asking if you heard it,
it was
and
that
you've
thing
never
that-
said yes or no.
Okay, go ahead, Electra.
Got it.
You ready to tell us the joke?
Well, no, that you guys were watching that like infomercial or public service
The
announcement
public
about
service announcment, yes.
about sex in the 50s or something. Yeah, that's
Yes.
when you said it. But I didn't really know what it referred to.
It was just talking about lesbians in black and white, and then the joke was that you can't tell. It was harder to tell when they had blood on their face.
Oh, dear God.
Mm-hmm. Also, one did have blood on her face, and she was arrested for doing blackface. Hey, I don't know why she'd be arrested. That makes no sense. They'd probably like it back then. Anyway, we're moving on.
Why does he need to call so many times? He's saying he wants a simple meeting. That's a yes or no. Why? What are all those calls about?
Yeah, they can call him back when they're ready to talk.
Eric, how many did you call a lot of times?
Yeah.
A lot of times, like what, 10?
I was going to say define a lot.
Well, why are you calling?
His accidental honesty sometimes is...
Yeah.
All right, it's heartening. There's a soul in there somewhere just locked up in a fucking pretzel because his body's got him all mad.
So many times.
Yeah, why do you need to call so many times? Because you're not getting the answer?
Because we have a flight on the 23rd,
It's how you wear them down.
and I would like to know
But Eric,
that
Eric, if she's not calling you back, it means they're not interested. I hate to say this to you. I'm not trying to hurt you, but I'm telling you. When you call 10 times and they don't call back, like, if I wanted to meet with you, I'd call you right back the first day.
Get the message.
You're not picking up on this.
So, Eric, when you call 5 times...
You don't know
after
women,
you call
DJ
5
Electra.
times,
How dare you tell us what women know?
I know
You don't
nothing.
know.
Don't lady explain to us what we already know about ladies. Tell us more. I think that's going to help. Just
I like
just
that
work
Howard
him
is
in.
giving him the brutal, honest truth. I mean, he needs to hear it.
He
They
needs
are
to hear
not
it.
interested. He needs to listen to it too,
Yeah.
and pay attention and accept it. We'll see
But
if that
in the
works.
other ear, Johnny is telling him, "Hey, they're still answering the phone. Keep going."
That's true. I didn't even think about that. You're totally right. In the other ear, Johnny's saying, "They're very nice to you, Eric."
Until hey kid, until the police show up, you keep calling that lady. I mean, that's what they're telling him. And so, Eric,
Let me tell you how I met Mrs. Frotto, you little shit. I called her
Eric
37 times.
So Eric gets to choose his path: honesty and no possible pussy ever, or just buy into Johnny's bullshit. And maybe in one of these alleys, there's a piece of pussy. And so I understand what he's doing. Let's just go with the guy with maybe pussy.
And also, if you think about it from his perspective, the 0.0001% chance of pussy is still better than zero. So he's gonna still keep keep pushing through.
You're saying there's a chance. That's all us men need. Just a tiny, that door cracked. Our shoulders are strong. We can beat on that cracked door.
He's gonna stick his little club foot into that door so you can't shut it.
I didn't think you were going to say little club foot.
He's going to lock his wheelchair in place. It is not going to be able to shut. I've got you now. Time is my friend. You will tire, my chair will not. All right, here we go.
in other words, every time you call, you're trying to lock down a meeting, and every time you call, you're not able to lock down a meeting, right?
Right.
So,
What does that tell you?
They're telling you something then.
And in fact, Mrs. DeGarmos said that she does not believe that Diana has time on her schedule for a meeting.
So there you go, Eric.
And believe me, this girl doesn't have much of a schedule.
Right. People don't like
she
you,
didn't.
Eric.
She's headed out of town that week, as a matter.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my God, was that Artie? People don't like you, Eric. Real nice.
People, yeah. We should
He
just
needs
put
to hear
everyone's-
that too.
That is amazing. 11:29. Let's get back to that. Right there.
That Diana has time on her schedule for a meeting.
So there you go, Eric.
and believe me, this girl doesn't have much of a schedule.
Right. People
Trust me.
don't like
She
you,
didn't.
Eric.
She's headed out of town that week, as a matter.
Yeah,
God, that's funny.
Eric, honestly, I'm not trying to hurt you. I think you're a great kid.
I think it's the earnestness that he says it in. It's just earnest.
You're a great kid. He's 37 years old at this point, I think.
Dupa, that's a good question. How old was Diana DeGarmo at this time? She was like
very
20,
young.
I think she
Very
might have
young.
been
1920,
Hold
something
on,
like
hold
really
on.
young.
Yeah.
2007.
And he's like this old dude that's calling her, and he's also talks weird, and he's
shaped like a turkey.
shaped like a
She
turkey,
was-
and- yeah.
She was 20 years old
Yeah.
in 2007. So that's when this was.
Ooh, okay. Well, wait a minute. How old was Eric actually? This was 2007?
Yeah.
Oh, he's 32. Ooh, yeah, it's
20
not
to
good.
30. Eric.
That's not good.
No, but
it's not. It's not impossible.
It's not illegal, but
yeah,
it's not
but
good.
it's not great. Yeah.
H is just a number. Just make sure it's legal. He always went to Nevada too with not great laws when it comes to that. Very low age limits as he's going to those places. Eric, you bad boy.
But you're a super fan, and you're not picking up signals. When people don't call back 10 times, sometimes you need us to help you interpret some of these things. And I know you think we're being mean.
And Johnny won't tell you this. We have to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny's a good guy.
No, you know why? I'll tell you why. Because I see both sides of everything. And I wish Eric could have a life like he wants, because he really does want to be. I think that Eric said to me the only time he even feels normal, like the reason he's away from the Stern Show, is because it's the only, when he goes on, it makes him feel bad about himself.
All right, so that's fine. He doesn't have to be on the Stern Show. I'm not forcing Eric to be on the Stern Show. I'm not forcing Eric to be on this third show,
Right.
but
No,
the
I
fact
know.
of the matter is Eric can't blame us for messing up this imaginary meeting with
Right,
Diana
it'll be our
DeGarmo.
fault, and Diana DeGarmo has already made it clear she's not meeting with you.
Yeah. I mean, and I know you're frustrated, and I know you want to blame us for your problems. I understand how badly you'd like to meet and hang out with Diana DeGarmo and her family and have your mom and dad be friends with her mom. It would be really cool.
What gay man wouldn't?
But the fact of the matter is, Eric, you know,
As you get a response.
it's not our fault.
He's shuffling that phone around from hand to hand to foot, like a monkey. He's just going in all appendages. He's like, "Oh, what do I do?"
Oh,
That's
Droopy
not
Nuts.
their fault,
Droopy Nuts
Eric.
has a great point. Like, how much would you pay to hear the voicemails that he left on her phone? That's wow. You know what? We need to have our own like little spin-off show where we imagine what Eric said
Yeah.
to all of these celebrities when he called them.
Oh my God! Yeah, that would be that's a full-time show right there.
Yeah, exactly.
He's right.
Members only.
Fat ass,
You called 10
you're
times.
calling the wrong person gay.
When Artie makes a joke, Eric, too, you can have some fun with it. He thinks anything American Idol is gay. He thinks I'm gay for being part of American Idol.
Yeah, but see,
But see, I don't
Rightfully
take
so.
offense.
Stern, what you got to realize is
That's good.
you
I
got
like that.
two different types of fans.
Yeah, that might be a thumbnail at some point.
The fans that have brains that believe that that is a joke. But then you have the fans that are so stupid they can't tell a joke.
Eric, what would be the worst thing if somebody thought you were gay? Who cares? I don't care if people think I'm gay.
Give you an identity. Maybe you get a
Well,
date.
Yeah, I'm looking for a date. Someone come here and blow.
Yeah. I'm on the fence.
that's a that's a whole can of worms right there.
Blow me. I don't care what sex. Okay? Who cares?
Well, it kind of...
But
But you see how you're bothered by fans? And what are you doing to Diana?
you're bothering her.
You know
Don't
what
use
I think?
logic,
I think
Roger.
Howard, you should tell him how you get bothered by fans. I mean, he doesn't
Sure,
understand.
all the
of
time.
you-
I mean,
all of
Eric,
you
I got to
get bothered
explain something to
by
you.
fans.
When you call into a radio show, which you've done in the past, and you put yourself out there, you get some good stuff off it. You get to hear from people, creates a little bit of a life. All of a sudden, you're a little bit of a celebrity. It's fun.
You're going to gigs, you're hanging
a
out with
guy.
Artie
Yeah,
and
I
all
mean-
the guys.
But there's negative stuff, too. There are people out there who are going to bust your balls, and they're going to call you all the time. That's part of it. I get people day and night. You can't control that. That's part of being famous.
Oh, but in your later years, you can really try to control that. You can use your billions of dollars in media empire to try to control that. But right now, when you're having fun, no, don't try to control that.
And you've made
That
yourself
is amazing. But you know what's funny though is that, to some extent, I feel like these efforts from Howard did make an impression on Eric because it always brought him back. You know, a little bit of logic, a little bit of a sit down. I seemed to always work on Eric to some extent to bring him back.
They always had the exact carrot to give him too, right? Like a WWE show, idol show, a porn star. Just the right thing to be like, okay. You know, he was always lured back. He chose to come back sometimes, but like this is a time where he choose to came back. But I'd say most of the times he's lured back when he leaves.
But yeah, I agree. But it was also like through a conversation. Like there was always a conversation where Howard would be like, "Look, here's the situation. You need to understand that this is what comes with your modicum of fame." And like it was always the same like set of circumstances, just told in a different package. And to some extent, I think it made an impression on Eric where he was like, yeah, okay, you're right. And then he had brought him back. But yes, he was lured. He was lured for the initial reaction, but then to continue to participate in the show, there was always a little bit of logic that Howard, gave him that just worked. I don't get it. Yeah, it was weird.
I think ultimately, it's as one great poetic mind, Frederick Durst, once said. Eric eventually does it all for the Mickey. Yes.
Famous by calling into the show. I respect you if you don't want to call into the show anymore. You don't have to.
By the way, that was not a bad Fred Durst.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. I appreciate it. I've been practicing.
I
like
had to process it for a second.
Yeah, I wish I had called a different show.
No one would have believed me.
yeah.
We're the only show that would have put up with you. Trust me. Yeah, I mean, what other show is looking for you?
Which show were you thinking you should have called?
Ryan Seacrest. He ain't looking for you. He's like, he's not interested in the life of Eric the Midget. We are.
One on Sirius I've been trying to get a hold of for the last, I think, 4 weeks now is Hef's Girlfriend show.
Do you want to call in on Hef's Girlfriend show? You want to be a regular caller there and stop calling our show? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to call. I'm going to ask her if she would make.
That's cold right there. Eric's just abandoned ship for titties. So
he's a real man.
I mean, technically it's not a bad decision, but so at the same time at the Sirius building, all these different like magazines and cable play, they all had shows there. Oprah had a channel there. It was just nonsense, a waste of money. And the Playboy channel had a channel there, and Hef's Girls did a show on that channel. And we all know Eric is big into them blonde titty girls, or just titty girls in general. So he's now asking to be a caller on that show. Okay, trade me, basically, like trade me.
So he doesn't want to be on the news show anymore. He wants to go onto the Playboy channel.
I don't want to play here anymore. I want to play over there. But try to get a draft pick for me if you can. You know, and maybe
fair enough.
A little sneaky guy.
It's a reasonable request from a man.
That's why I was like, do you want to leave and go over there? That's why he's like, yeah, of course he does. But then he goes, yes. That was a little surprising that he was that honest about it.
Make you a regular caller. How's that? See how it goes.
Okay.
Now, look.
But why would you do that?
Just jump down my shirt.
Why do I do that? Because it's fine.
What?
He'll see that they'll get no action off of that show.
But that's my point.
A goldfish just jumped down my shirt.
Well, it's gone forever. Hope it can, find its
Wrangle
way
it
in
out.
that maze of tit milk and tit meat. Sorry, no milk in there. Not for a while. A little dry milk up in there. There you go.
And he's been calling and he's gotten no action.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't take no for an answer, this kid. What is it, Steve?
Eric, I want to ask you two questions. Do you have romantic feelings for Diana DeGarmo?
Yes.
I see.
What's your other question?
Also,
are you
this
retarded?
lawsuit stuff you're talking
That's
about.
the other question.
Have you talked or thought about calling Gloria Allred?
Even Gloria Allred has.
Is that Johnny laughing?
noise?
Is that
Oh,
Johnny
was that
laughing?
Johnny?
I think it was.
So. Yeah. I gotta hear that again though, because it was definitely a sound. Either that or Eric like breathed in his entire life in one breath.
Have you talked or thought about calling Gloria Allred?
Even Gloria Allred has better things to do.
No, but Eric,
why did he call Gloria
Did you
Allred?
call Gloria Allred?
No.
have you thought about it? Have you talked about it?
Johnny, you can answer that one.
He just said it 10 minutes ago. I said, don't go nuts on everybody here.
Gloria Allred will turn around and slap you with a restraining order.
That's right. See, it's not just Diana DeGarmo. Our theory is no one will want to talk to you if you call.
Howard, I was trying to explain to Eric that the Diana DeGarmo thing is way out of his league, and she's probably way out of a lot of people's league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Besides being handicapped. And that mother is going to look for, if she's looking for a son-in-law, she's looking for a wealthy guy and somebody that you could, you know what I mean?
Right.
I've been very honest with Eric.
She's probably looking for some guy who doesn't call her house.
She's looking for a doctor, not a patient. Hey.
10 times a day.
Yeah.
Who has something better to do
Right.
than that?
Yeah, Eric, you...
Actually, I probably call him maybe no more than twice a day.
All right, twice.
Yeah, she's not looking.
Twice a freaking day, Eric? That is stalker behavior. Okay? Some guy called
No
me twice
more
a day.
than-
I'd be like, no, stop. Don't do that.
Electra, some days it's only one. No more than two. Most days it's two. It's always two. There was that one day he lost his phone. It was only one.
Dang.
But every day other than that, it's two. It's only 2 days, 2 times a day.
A lot, Eric.
Eric,
That's a lot of calls, Eric.
How many days in a row?
Doing quick math, 60 calls a month. That's a lot of calls. I'm just saying. 700 calls a year. That is a little like, because usually these things take time and have a cumulative sort of thing. So if you go into court and you're like, well, what has the last year been like? The judge says, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 700 calls.
How long has he been gone from the Howard Stern show by this point? It hasn't been terribly long. I think it's like 2 months, maybe?
Yeah, 2 months, because they had the 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
And then he fought it for a week, and then he started that last show covered that next 2 weeks. And so, yeah, probably about 2 months from call to call.
Yeah. But Eric,
1 trimester.
you know what? From being on Stern show, you don't understand that
14 Scaramucci's.
there are girls out there that are, maybe they're not Diana DeGarmos, but they're going to let you do anything you want to do.
Right.
Yeah, maybe they can hold a note, maybe they can't.
Yeah, I mean, Eric, why Diana DeGarmo? I mean, just because she's a...
Fucking Johnny is still getting laid off of being on Stern.
Yeah.
You need a chick who's heavy set who got hit by lightning, you know?
It's actually kind of funny that you bring that up, because on MySpace, a girl actually asked me if I had a girlfriend yet.
See?
See, there's the girl that
you don't believe you. Those
Okay,
girls
hold on. Great question, Droopy Nuts. If Eric was a full-size person, would he have been arrested by now?
No,
maybe not
right?
arrested.
No, I don't think he said by now. Hold on, that by now thing you added there. If Eric was a full-size person, he would have been arrested, right? I think what he means is his behavior towards these ladies is probably because then everyone look at him and is like, well, you know, it's not if he was a full-size person. Is he still in the chair? That's what I think is the. Because what he's saying, he's saying that, like, how I get into these concerts, how I meet these people, is I monetize my disability, and I use that to get into these places. Which, fuck, man, do what you got to do. You know, that's awesome. But I think that if that was different, if Eric was a full-size normal person, the real question is if Eric is a.
It was a yes or no question.
If Eric is a healthy midget, would he have been arrested? Healthy? Well, now, I mean, that's a good question. Oh, fuck you.
Wouldn't be around if you weren't on our show. So take advantage of it.
You got to hit it.
Last time I interact with chat, you motherfuckers.
But calling Diana DeGarmo's house is not going to win you friends.
It's almost like you're trying to live via television. You're going to call Gloria Allred. You're calling Diana DeGarmo. Mm-hmm. That is a fantasy life, Eric.
Yeah, you don't even really know her. You just know her from American Idol. It's kind of lame.
I met her once.
That's not meeting her. You met her like as a fan.
Just logic. Electra, I have to apologize for all men. God damn. You meet a guy at a bar once, he calls you 700 times in a year. That's normal. That's normal.
It happens, though. It's weird.
I met her once, Your Honor.
That's why I give out a fake number sometimes.
I imagine this is actually probably a pretty regular part of life when you're a woman. Like,
yeah,
I have to imagine that it's happened to every woman. Mm-hmm. But am I wrong, Electra?
You are correct.
Oh, okay.
I think it does happen to many women. I don't know about all. Maybe some are lucky and they don't get weirdos coming after them, but
the pretty ones.
You almost think about it in, scarier guys are with, scarier girls. Every girl's affected by this. There is none that aren't affected.
Yeah, guys are weird.
Don't forget the ugly, Luigi. The ugly
guys are weird and creepy.
Yeah, give them the Hall & Oates phone line.
What?
Hall & Oates. They have a phone number. If you call it, you play Hall & Oates. Maneater.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
I want the Hall & Oates phone number.
Okay, it is 719-266-2837.
Can we call it live? Can we call it right now?
Hold on, everyone. Calm down. Give me that number one more time.
719-266-2837.
All right. Let's hold on 1 second here. I'm going to see if you are telling me the truth.
To hear one-on-one, please press 1. To hear it go, please press 2. To hear Maneater, please press 3.
Maneater.
3. Yeah, Maneater. That song used to scare me when I was a kid. There we go.
Okay, yes, that's the song. I don't
That's
want to
amazing.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, ladies, if you ever need a phone number to give to someone that you don't want to give your real phone number to, that's the one. Hall Notes.
That's gonna, welcome to the new Hackride Studios phone number. Go ahead and give it a call for customer complaint problems. Pick 3 for Maneater.
And of American Idol.
Why don't you start, if you're going to do the American Idol thing, why don't you start with someone that didn't make top 10?
Yeah, some of the people who were rejected during the auditions, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, go there when they're doing the auditions and get the girls coming out there all crying and shit.
It's not a bad idea. As crazy as that sounds, it's not a bad idea.
You know, you could bang that Ruben Studdard.
Oh, thank you.
Hold it, Diana DeGarmo's on the phone. Yes, Diana?
Oh, this ought to be good.
Hi, Howard, it's Diana.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. You knew
Now, do you want to go out with Eric?
Oh, Richard.
Oh, my.
No, this isn't Richard. This is Diana DeGarmo.
Who's Richard? This is Diana. My mom and I we're frightened, and we put a 2-foot-tall fence up around our house, and we put...
2-foot fall. 2-foot fall.
Is your Johnny? I can't even figure out what that noise is he's making.
The better joke is like we put a 3-inch ledge around our house. Eric can't get it. My chair.
We put tacks in our yard to keep him away to pop his wheelchair tires.
That's good.
I actually bought a BB gun. I'm frightened.
All right, thank you, Diana. That was Diana DeGarmo.
Yeah, right.
World
Richard,
exclusive.
To the tip. You suck at impressions.
Well, Eric, I am glad to hear from you, and I'll make you this promise. I will have Gary call the Playboy lady and see if she will take calls from you. I don't know that she will. I can't.
Look at that. That's a fucking... I got this guy. What a guy.
I can't force her to take them, but if she wants to, she can.
You know, Robin, I feel like Frank Sinatra here bringing back...
That's right. You're bringing
Johnny,
people together.
You're fabulous. Eric, I have no ill will toward you, and I don't think anyone in the audience does.
I think the guy loves you, Eric. I really do.
Well, he doesn't feel the love, but, you know, I'm glad that I still say I was right. You did call back in on the show.
No, he didn't call. I called.
Yeah, but he's technically on the show.
Technicality.
I'll ask Steve Langford. He's the judge. Isn't Eric back on the air with us?
You got him.
These are the kind of technicalities that get you out of 5 to 10 year bits. You know what I'm saying, Howard?
Right. I knew he'd be back. He loves it.
Now, this should be the biggest news. Tell Steve Langford this should be the biggest news of all day tomorrow.
That's right.
Well, listen, we called Eric yesterday, and Eric hung up on us, so I don't know.
Because he wants to hear positive things about him. You don't want to only hear the negative.
Eric, are you going to stop calling?
It looks like my duck is hungry for your cracker. Anyway.
Calling Diana DeGarmo's mom.
Yes.
It's an odd thing to
I'll
say.
leave it up to my friend Susan. She gets a hold of, Brenda and works things out, then, that's the way I'll do it.
But more importantly than that, Eric, if you just keep friends with the Stern Show and all of that, you don't know that the girl...
Hello?
Yeah, what just happened?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
I
had to
lost
mute it
audio.
'cause I was... no, it was just me talking. Luigi, do you see the picture?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's from a movie with Randy Quaid, but instead of making Randy Quaid Eric, it made the puppet Eric. That's always fun. That's fun when it does that.
It seems
like, no,
reasonable.
This person, yeah.
could be insane or something, she may call you.
Right.
Because you do have fame where you're at right here. This is where your fame's at. This is the only place it's at.
All right.
You only got one stop.
All right, Eric, good to speak with you.
It's like Johnny's halftime speech to like a team down by 10. It's the only place you can be famous. Get out there, kids, and be famous.
I wonder how many people you gave that same speech to.
Yeah. Now we need to sell some motorcycles, guys. We have a lot of motorcycles. We don't have a lot of money. Let's do this.
You. And I hope...
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself and no hard feelings.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
You won't be hearing back from me.
That's okay.
Oh, no.
That's all right. But I think we will.
What did we just do this whole time? I thought we repaired.
Bye for now.
We wish you well.
She wished him well. She DeVitoed him.
Bye.
All right, Johnny. Thank you. There you go. Steve? I don't know. The little guy got rubbed the wrong way.
You know, people don't like it when stories aren't going their way, but it's still news.
How did you find out he was calling Diana DeGarmo?
We got a tip.
Somebody was getting
From
harassed.
Diana DeGarmo.
Someone
Probably Johnny
called-
Fratto.
Someone named Sheila DeGarmo. I don't know who that is, but we got it. Mommy DeGarmo.
Wow. All right. Thank you. Steve Langford, who is a reporter, and he's right. Not everyone always likes what's in the news.
Well, he looked at me when he said that. Sometimes when they don't like the story, they don't like me.
I hope you learned something from that, Robin.
I didn't learn a thing.
Right. The news would really be if Eric the Midget wasn't calling Diana DeGarmo.
Really?
I do like little Eric.
Oh, but can you imagine getting 2 calls a day
Oh, I would kill myself.
at your home
Right.
with a guy who keeps saying, when can I meet with you and your daughter?
Question for the crew here. We all love Eric. We really, truly do. We have spent more time on Eric. I've spent more time on Eric probably than any project in my entire life. We love him. How long until we would be annoyed by the 2 calls a day? Luigi.
A week.
Casey, I think you would take his calls till the end of time.
I think so. I think I could probably do it for a lifetime.
Yeah.
But twice a day. Like that, once you, like, here's the annoying thing. Like, the engineer problem-solving thing, I'd be like, all right, we had a 2-hour-long call. I solved all his problems for him. He probably won't even call that second time today. Then he calls like 7 hours later, and it's like a whole new mess of problems that are just nonsense. Yeah, Luigi. I'm like, oh, my God. The twice a day thing is the thing.
What was always funny was to hear that he didn't mind calling someone to not talk. You know, like he would call, was it like Tabitha Stevens or someone, and just be like, hi.
No, it was
silence.
The Dixie Chicks lady.
And them too, yeah.
Yeah, he called that. We have yet to have that budding relationship, but it comes with DJ Electra, where he makes friends with Natalie Maines of the Chicks, formerly the Dixie Chicks, and she admits when she visits one time that because I don't think Eric's in the call, so we won't hear it here, but she admits that like Eric sometimes just calls me and we just sit there for like hours talking, and that's amazing, right? Like just Eric weasels his way into these people's life in very much a Ralph sort of way.
But but there was there was just no substance to it. Like, it was really like,
well, she was a super
did you go to the grocery store?
Yeah.
What kind of cheese do you like?
Electra, I could see you talking to Eric on the phone a lot,
I would
too.
definitely talk to Eric on the phone.
Yeah, because he's a character.
I like Eric. Yeah.
And he seems kind of gullible, which would be kind of fun to play with, you know?
And she's like this nice old lady probably going,
And you get to go to the lake house every once in a while, which would be nice.
well, you'll have to call again,
It almost sounds like a fix-up. Remember back in the old days, I would like to meet with you and your daughter? It's sort of like a courtship thing.
Yeah. All right, anyway, there's a little check-in from Eric the Midget. As I said,
Yes.
he would call again, and he did.
Rare that he paused like
and
that.
he'll be
ever.
back again.
Right.
He has a million things on his desk, if you could see it. But, people, that is called, what is that, 163?
163.
163! Call 163, yes!
In the books.
In the books. This book is getting full with fucking calls, people. We're doing it. All right. We got Johnny and ETM tag teaming. Really, it's always a tag team against Eric. But whatever. ETM trying to set up a meeting with Diana DeGarmo. ETM docs Diana DeGarmo living in Atlanta. Don't do that, Eric. Eric says he's not on the show. On the show. That is maybe the most fascinating thing he ever did. I'm not on the show. Wait, is this thing on? You're on the show.
Also, not going to be the last time he does that. Just funny.
No, that's
throwing that out there.
Maybe he lives in like a fifth dimensional world where he is and isn't in the show. It's like a Schrodinger's cat. You know, it lives in a universal state where we can't see it, so we don't know if it's dead or living. Oh my God, Eric! He just blew my mind. He's a writer now too. He said. He also wants to get on the Playboy channel with the ladies with the tattoos. He also has romantic feelings towards Diana DeGarmo, which you can tell by his 2 calls per day. Morning and night calls, checking in. Your pussy still good? Okay, cool. I'll call you tonight. Pussy still good? All right, I'll call you in the morning. That's basically what it is. It's a pussy check. So people, we have now gone an hour, and we could wrap it up now. Okay, but we have a really long call to get to. So do we want to hear this really long call, or what do we want to do, people?
I want to actually
we got some from both sides.
I want to reenact what might have been some of Eric's voicemails. So, performing Luigi Greenberg, the first voicemail to Diana DeGarmo.
Hi, Diana.
Hold on, let me do the beep.
Okay.
Beep.
Hi, Diana. It's me, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Remember? Call me back. Thank you.